Tonight out of the Washington County Sheriff's Office. One of the two female employees suing for sexual harassment has been placed on administrative leave with pay. The harassment claims first circulated last March when Sergeant Lori Schmidt filed an internal complaint regarding Captain Randy Osborne. An investigation was conducted in May. The sheriff decided there wasn't enough evidence to support the claims. However, during the investigation, Osborne resigned for unknown reasons. Then this past November, Schmidt and Corporal Stephanie Gunther filed an official lawsuit against Osborne. Sheriff Tim Helder and Major Rick Hoyt also named because they were Osborne's superiors. Now this month, Corporal Stephanie Gunther has been placed on administrative leave with pay. She's being investigated for an alleged policy violation back in December. 5 News reporter Robert Boyd live from Washington County with the latest in this case. Robert?
Well, Corporal Gunther and Sergeant Schmidt both said they realized when they filed this sexual harassment lawsuit against the Washington County Sheriff's Office that they were taking a big risk. Now Gunther's afraid she could lose her job, and she feels it's all because of retaliation by the department. But today we talked to Sheriff Tim Helder, and he says that's not the case at all.
I mean, I personally feel that I was being pinpointed and targeted.
Corporal Stephanie Gunther has been placed on administrative leave with pay regarding accusations that she violated policy within the Washington County Sheriff's Office.
There's evidence, obviously, that rose to the level of opening an investigation.
Gunther feels the investigation is in retaliation for the sexual harassment lawsuit she and Sergeant Lori Schmidt filed against Sheriff Tim Helder, Major Rick Hoyt, and former Captain Randy Osborne.
But during my investigation, I really truly feel like I was being set up. I mean, from the stuff that they showed me and the way that they were interrogating me and the questions they were asking me and the things that they were trying to say.
It has nothing to do with the lawsuit. Obviously, I'm aware of the lawsuit. I'm not going to, go out and try and pick on somebody. That's just not going to happen.
Schmidt says they feel like they're under a magnifying glass at work, and even their coworkers are afraid to speak with them.
They see how we're treated. We're punished. I'm working a bad shift. She's in all of that, and they don't want that.
I've taken steps within the organization to ensure that their work environment is unaffected, that they can do their jobs, leave them alone.
Gunther claims that the retaliation goes beyond the workplace, forcing her family to move houses and change phone numbers.
Well, I would have people come beating on my door. I was receiving notes. I was receiving weird phone calls, just all kinds of just very strange, abnormal things.
And as far as away from here, I'm unaware of anything that's occurred to either two of those folks. Neither one of them have come to me.
Helder admits the lawsuit has been a distraction, but he feels in the end he will be vindicated.
We are totally prepared to go to trial and to get this thing cleared up. I wish it.
Now, Schmidt and Gunther's attorney also say there's a conflict of interest between Randy Osborne's attorney and themselves. You see, Randy Osborne's attorney is W.H. Taylor, and he actually represented Schmidt in her divorce hearings previously, and his firm represented Gunther in child custody hearings. So he obviously knows a lot about them, and they say it's just too much personal information that he knows, and they feel that's a huge conflict of interest. Live in Fayetteville, Robert Boyd, 5 News.
All right, Robert, thanks. Schmidt and Gunther's attorney has written a letter to W.H. Taylor requesting that he withdraw from the case. Taylor did not return our phone calls.
Now, your 24